That took a lot of turns that I wasn't expecting. This is quite possibly the most shocking film I've seen in my life, and I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. Like, dude, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I really feel like you need to experience this movie. But oh my god! All right, I'm just gonna get into the review. Hey guys, what's going on? Daniel Strong, Quick Time Reactions. I'm in the car doing a review. Um, I've kind of transitioned. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say transitioned, but I've been more used to recording them on my laptop because I have the information like right in front of me, which is a big help. But I wanted to do this one immediately just because, after seeing it, I'm just like, oh my God. And the movie that I am talking about is The Drama. This is A24's newest release. Um, this movie stars Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Mamoudou Athie, Haley Gates, as well as a whole host of others. And it tells the story about a couple, Emma and Charlie. They are going to be married relatively soon, but there is a little bit of information that is revealed about one of them that turns their relationship from lovely to tense really quickly. And of course, all this happens before they're going to get married. So, question is are they even going to make it to the wedding? We'll have to wait and see. So, this really interested me because of, well, the cast. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, I have loved every single thing that I have seen them in. For Pattinson, it would be like Lighthouse and The Batman. Um, I've not seen Twilight because, well, one, I'm not interested in those movies. And two, I think those have been dogpiled on enough. So I'm just going to let that dead horse just lay right there. And then, of course, Zendaya, probably, the busiest working woman in Hollywood today. Spider-Man movies, Euphoria. I'll even go back to, seeing her during the Disney Channel days with like Shake It Up and Casey Undercover. But just this year alone, she has this movie coming out, Spider-Man 4, Brand New Day, um, and Dune 3. Needless. Oh, and also the Odyssey as well. Needless to say, she's very busy. Um, and then second reason is it's an A24 movie, and of course I'm going to go and see an A24 movie. But the trailer, at least the second trailer, really hooks you in on like, okay, so there's this like bit of information that gets released about Emma in particular that really just makes things go down a landslide really quickly. Um, and boy, howdy, does it go down that landslide really quickly. Whew, whew, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it because one, I really do think you should experience this, and two, if I did talk about this, the video might get age restricted, so I don't want to touch that. Um, but needless to say, once this information is revealed, the movie switches on a dime. You think, oh, it's going to be like, a tense romance movie. Um, but the emphasis is on the romance part. Once that bit of information is revealed, it is literally I wouldn't necessarily say a thriller, but it is still that tense romance movie, but the emphasis has gone off of the romance and onto the tension because you are just waiting for the match to spark and thrown on the keg of dynamite and just waiting for the fireworks to happen. That is literally what the rest of the movie feels like after the bombshell is dropped. Um and I have to give credit to the man who helmed it all, writer, director, Christopher um, Borgli. I hope I say his last name correctly. Um, to have that switch up and to have the absolute balls to do that kind of switch up is absolutely insane. And you like, because I watched this in a packed theater. It's probably the most packed I've seen a theater in a long time. I thought that Super Mario Galaxy was going to have a more packed theater than this one, but no, that was not the case. Now, granted, the people that were in the audience with me watching this were probably my age, plus or minus maybe 2 or 3 years. Um, so it's not like people my parents' age going to see this movie. It's people my age going to see this movie. Um, but when that moment happens, like everyone's just buttholes just tightened a little bit, and you again you carry that tension all the way through that movie, all the way through the movie until you have that release of tension. And I have to give major props to Borgley for being able to pull that off. Also, his direction in this is also really good. Uses a lot of interesting. I don't want to necessarily say interesting camera angles, but like just a lot of steady camera angles as well as creating adding a little bit more tension with different camera angles as well. He also was part of the editing process for this movie, which we also cut back and I wouldn't necessarily say back and forth, but we get a glimpse into like Emma and Charlie's like different perspectives, what they're thinking in their mind, which I think is a really cool addition as well. The music in this, done by Mr. Daniel Pemberton, who you may know as the composer for the Spider-Verse movies. I think I recently just talked about his work for Project Hail Mary, and here again just adds to the tension of this movie. The score, like perfectly done in creating tension, and even the sound design as well also adds to that tension and just makes you just get a little more on the edge of your seat as to just like, okay, when is this all going to crumble down? When is just like every single domino gonna fall? um but yeah, this is this is probably the wildest movie that you will ever see in your life. I highly recommend that you go and see this. Um, Direction, writing is really good. The performances in the cast also incredible. Zendaya, absolutely incredible. Pattinson, also amazing as well. Just everyone up and down the cast does a really good job. Um, Score also really good as well. Like, this is a really, really good movie. So after you take the kids to go see Super Mario Galaxy, maybe get them a babysitter and then go and check this movie out, because I think you will leave your jaw on the floor in the theater after you go and watch this movie. But that is just my opinion on it. What did you guys think about the movie? And what did you guys think of the bombshell of the info that we learned about Emma? Um, Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this review. Be safe out there, and sometimes learning the truth about somebody can be a good thing and a bad thing. It's just up to you whether you want it to be a good thing or a bad thing. Um, yeah, just that's a you decision. So yeah, that's up to you if you want to make it a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying. I'll catch you guys next time.